a ring around your toilet, I'm walking out.
There we go. Okay, little ring, little piss ring.
If I look into your sink, to wash my hands, and there's toothpaste in the sink, bruh, and it's like a little white streak going down where you spit, and it hasn't been rinsed out, or there's like white all over, like the faucet from spitting, and the mirror's dirty.
The what you call them rolls, the toilet paper.
Yeah, toilet paper roll.
What about it?
Don't have them all over the place.
This could get interesting. Know you get money. Well, how are you spending it? Is this your passion or is it about Benjamins? Is it about cash or the fact that you didn't quit? Talk to me. Let's sip on some wine. Discussion about future, the past, and the grind. What's an excuse when it's last on your mind? I love what you do. May I ask for your time?
Talk to me. Welcome to the Talk to Me podcast. I'm your host, Don Worm, and sitting here with my favorite two ladies, other than Marcina. We have Reah and Elsa in the house, the Zoom, whatever you want to call it. We're back. You know, I'm feeling good. Y'all looking good. How y'all doing?
Good. Tired of the Zoom shit, but...
I know, Reah, can you tell us about this trip to Colombia, girl?
Yes. So, me and my boyfriend, we do something where for each other's birthday, we take each other on trips. So I took him to Cancun for his birthday. And he took me to Colombia, Cartagena, specifically. And we spent New Year's out in Colombia, and it was freaking amazing. It was a dream. Dude, like, oh my God, I have not gotten over plantains yet. It's just like, well, you're Dominican, so you know, but I just was so happy. I got my fix. Rainier doesn't like plantains, so he just gives me all of his, and that's just amazing. I love it. So it was gorgeous. The weather was insane. It was like 90 degrees. My hair was thriving. My curls were just doing its thing.
That is all the glow. I saw your stories.
Yes.
Come up on your. Can we still?
She was going crazy.
Yeah. I made a highlight. So
it looks so beautiful, and like you were just free and.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, if you all follow me, like y'all can check my highlights and you guys can see if you guys have. I spent that entire trip eating. So I have a lot of great recommendations to go out and eat out there.
What was your favorite thing you ate there?
Oh my God, I had pescado frito. So it's like fried fish, with tostones, which is my favorite.
Wait. You said the fried fish. Is that the fish that we ate with the eyes and shit, Elsa?
Yeah.
You see the eyes?
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
It's so good. I literally went to Colombia just to have like really good fried fish. I had amazing ceviche out there too. It was.
Ceviche is an aphrodisiac. So.
Yes, I went and I had all the seafood. It was great. So. Yeah, then I had a quick layover in Miami, and I had the best steak of my life actually in Miami. So that was really nice too. I was very socially responsible. We got tested and stuff. We made sure, everyone was wearing masks at all times.
You got tested when you came back or before you went?
Both.
Oh,
so
was that mandatory to go?
No. So interesting point. So when we bought our flight tickets and we went out there, at that point in time, Colombia actually did not require taking a COVID test. Yep. And that was just because it wouldn't stop. It doesn't make any difference for them. But literally as soon as I came back, I think in January 7th or something, Colombia now requires COVID tests again. So within 90 something hours or 72 hours, you have to present a negative COVID test.
Before you get on the plane?
Yeah.
I was wondering how that joint worked, because I was like, I know they ain't taking tests at the airport. I was gonna say, you know how long that shit is?
Line up and
you
had to get there 4 hours, 5 hours before your flight.
You have to just show like your results to the flight attendant before you like board the plane and stuff like that. So
that's crazy because here in the United States, they're gonna start on the 26th. They're going to start requiring everybody that comes in to have a negative test. So
see, that makes more sense. I was going to say, you can be at the airport and have, COVID and all that other stuff, but it's like, it's so bad. If they'll still let you into the building and you have a positive COVID test, you got into the building though. You went through TSA, you were close to so many people. So that's the smart protocol that they're going to do now.
I think Elsa asked you earlier, about how was the flight, like as in like was it a person empty, empty seat,
so I was full? Really upset actually. So when I went to Cancun, when I took Rainier to Cancun, it was great. We took American Airlines during that time, and the flight, I can't remember if I had a layover or not, but it was every other row, which was great. So every other row. So like if you're flying with somebody, then you sit next to that person, then the row is either empty or that's all you're sitting with. You're only sitting with the people you travel with. So I thought that was great. But I flew this time and it was a packed flight from Philly to Miami and then Miami to Colombia. And when I mean packed, I mean like it was that you couldn't change seats. It was terrible. I was sitting next to people I didn't know. Oh my God. It was a mess. So I didn't like the experience.
Like,
huh?
Nobody. I would have felt so claustrophobic and like.
Oh yeah, no, it was too much. And then the Miami flight, I guess people just flying out to Miami all willy-nilly. My flight was so packed that they moved me to another flight. So I had a really long layover in Miami.
Sick.
So I had to get a hotel there for the night because I think I was there for like 12 hours. So
when that happened, were you pissed or you was like, it's whatever?
Bruh, I was so salty because I wanted to go back home. Like at that point, when I've traveled, I'm done. Like I don't have the energy. I mean, so Rainier had never been to Miami before. So I was like, look, we'll just go out to eat, go downtown real quick, and then like see the city for a second. But I was pissed. And then my flight was at 6 a.m. I landed from Colombia at 7 or 8, and my flight left at 7 in the morning in Miami. So, you know, I had to go through all that stuff. So it was like 12 hours in between, but I had to be at the gate and stuff. Right. I was pissed. Right. And so then I emailed American Airlines and I was like, so y'all booted me off this flight. Usually, you know,
you pull it up,
reimburse you for a hotel. That's what I'm used to. And they're like, yeah, no, sorry, I'm going to have to decline your request to reimburse you. I was like, fuck you guys. So I was pretty pissed. I'm like, what are you supposed to do?
Called back and asked to speak to the manager.
No, but really though, like if you have people and it's like COVID going on and you're asking someone to stay at the airport for 12 hours, like luckily Miami has a hotel attached to the airport. So I didn't have to leave. Like literally it's all the way at the end of the terminal and you can just I just got a room. It was expensive as hell. It was $200 for less than 12 hours.
Wow.
But I needed to do something.
International airport, right?
Yeah.
So my God, people coming from everywhere.
Girl, yes. And at 6 a.m, I cannot tell you that TSA line, and I'm TSA pre-approved. They don't have a pre-approved line, and I was waiting forever at 6 a.m. It was packed. It was so bad. All the airports were packed. Philly was packed too. So
yeah, you went there.
Columbia's was bad.
A hot time, or I guess a very popular time. Well, shit. Speaking of airports, a very popular Pokemon, or most women would say a very sexy Pokemon, was spotted, you know, leaving a private airport with Lori Harvey, and that Pokemon so happens to be Michael B. Jordan. So, question for you guys: why is Michael B. Jordan so? Why is he like named like one of the sexiest mans alive? I need to know. I'm not trying to be a hater, but like, what's so fire about this guy? I need to know this. Need to know.
I think it's the way, like how he carries himself. And we've seen him do like all sorts of roles and movies.
Yeah.
He was in Creed and he got all cut up, and Black Panther and he was like, and he's always, and what's the other one? There's another one on Netflix when he played the guy.
When he was a lawyer?
Yes. He did that lawyer role too though.
So he is just versatile and fine.
I was gonna say, he carries himself very well, like Elsa said before. He's I don't know, he's handsome. I feel like that's like actually handsome. You know, there's like sexy, there's beautiful, there's cute, and then, you know, just like for men, there's handsome. Like he is handsome. Yeah. And, you know, I feel like he's never been problematic. I haven't, you know, seen anything. He's been like a super positive person for like being so big in like the spotlight and like the limelight. So, you know, but I'll tell you, man, when I saw that post from Lori Harvey, or both of them dating,
how does that make y'all feel? Y'all like, this bitch got everybody.
They're a beautiful fucking couple. They're a beautiful couple.
For sure.
Gorgeous. I was shook though, because the age difference is insane.
What's the age difference?
God, like between 9 and 11 years or something like that.
How old is he?
He's 34, I think.
Damn, I'm thinking he like our age. I didn't know
Oh
he was
no.
34.
I think he's like either 32 or 34.
All right, okay.
But she
got a
just
couple
turned
of birthdays.
24. Yesterday was her birthday, and she just turned 24.
But I feel like that's normal. That's normal though.
33.
When you got a lot of money, like celebrities, that I don't.
Oh,
think
he's
that's too
33.
crazy. I don't be thinking that's too crazy.
It ain't bad, but
I get what you're saying. That's your man though. But like, yeah,
I was just like, damn,
you a little bit older than
grown.
her and shit.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, yo, my man couldn't find a grown woman. No hate on her. She's beautiful. She's super. Yo, she's getting her bag, man.
Got you.
I give it to her. I mean, yes, like in 2020, 2019, we saw her with a few guys, but that's what that age is about. Like you.
I heard she's doing.
What is
her
it
thing.
about, Elsa?
Yo, she's getting her bag.
What that age about? 23, 24. What
about exploring, having fun, and if one doesn't work, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Okay.
There was a post. So a lot of people are like, they're like one way or the other with her. They're like, oh man, you know, she's going around and dating around and all this other stuff. And there's like another perspective where it's all like, yeah, she's dating around, but she knows her worth. She knows what she's doing. She's not messing around with like nothing ass dudes. They're like guys who she feel like are equal to her. Sure. And, you know, she's doing her thing. And, you know, it's not like she's just giving it up to anybody.
For sure.
So good for her, man. I think if I look like her, I'd probably be doing the same damn thing.
I feel it.
It's gotta be her final stop though. I hope she don't mess this up.
I was joking with a friend and I was all like, dude, like, has she peaked yet? Is this her peak? Like, I don't think it can get any better than that for her.
So this her final stone, like Thor or whatever.
Yeah, I saw that TikTok. That was so funny.
Okay. All right, I like y'all answer. Y'all like a humble, handsome, quiet, confident man. I got you. Wholesome, problematic. Man. Okay. All right. Okay. Y'all answered, I guess, a good amount of my questions. All right. So back on relationships, since we're your favorite relationship podcast. All right. So is it your partner's business to know about your past?
You answer that, Don. Well, how do you feel about this?
You know, like I told y'all, this podcast for the ladies, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let y'all get y'all shit off, but I guess I'll answer whatever. The reason why I asked it, because one of my friends, like one of my girlfriends, always talking about her man's like ex on like how ugly she was, or she was like, man, I used to ask him all the time, like this about an ex or who's your ex. He wouldn't tell me for a long time, a female until he finally told me. I just don't understand it. Why would anyone want to know all about your ex? Right? That's what I thought at first.
So funny.
But then you could kind of, as a man, actually use it to your advantage. I was watching a podcast and someone said, you should ask about them, but to learn from them, not to dig into their scars. So he was saying, like, you should want to know why they broke up, or what made you, what was like your breaking point? What was he doing that you didn't like? So you can know that. It's almost like studying, like knowing the answers to a test. So if you know all that stuff, you already got your baby down. So after I heard that, I was like, true. Because at first, I used to never want to even think about the word ex.
That's so humble. That's a very different perspective.
Yeah, that was
but
pretty
I'll tell you,
dope, for sure.
Guys have two different ways. So I think I hear this very often from like my guy friends and stuff who are like in relationships or just in general, where it's like, I really don't want to hear about your last dude. Like, I don't care to hear about him. Rainiers the same way. I don't want to know nothing. Like, what is me digging gonna do? Like, I'm just gonna hear a story that's gonna upset me. I feel like not all females, but most that I'm friends with and know, we like to self-sabotage, just piss ourselves off. But I love to dig. That's what it is. I want to dig because I want to know, because I'm nosy as hell. I want to know everything about the last girl you're with, not so I can learn, but just so I can be nosy and I can do that same shit and be like, she's ugly anyways. She ain't.
But whole time, why do girls do that too? Whole time, I'm not talking about you and Rainier's ex, but like some girls be like, yo, she ain't even cute. I'm like, bruh, she's a 7.5 and you're a 7. Be humble. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean, it'll just be like that. It's just to make yourself feel better. Right. It's like, for me, thinking my man with another girl is just like, how dare you? Like the audacity. Like the audacity. But it's really essentially, it's just,
So
I need to know.
See, I'll be
I
feeling
don't
like
know.
you
It's something I'm trying to get better at. I definitely did it a lot when we first started dating. And it would just be like, ugh. I mean, if she's cute, I'll be like, I mean, she alright. But if I know I'm cuter, I'll be like, she ain't shit. She's not cute.
She alright be pissing me off, yo. What do you think, Elsa? Fucking she alright. You alright. Be pissed.
I personally always want to know about who you were with, how long, what happened.
Oh yeah.
How she pissed you off, how'd you piss her off, if they say. But guys, some guys either
they don't say anything.
Either they say they don't remember, or they just, I think
they don't want to share.
Question, like, so, do you guys like forget certain aspects of past relationships? Like, is that a thing?
Yes.
Or please explain. You know what I'm saying.
See, like, that's a horrible question to ask me, because I haven't had a girlfriend in like 5 years. But I can tell you, I can't really remember what really like to the T of what used to tick me off, but I can remember some actions or some events that happened that I was like, yo, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? But like, as far as the little tiny stuff that pissed me off, I ain't gonna remember that. But like I said, that's 5 years ago. I
feel like dudes do it because one, y'all don't want to tell us because, you know, we're prying. At that point, we're prying. Sure. It's not to be beneficial. No. It's not beneficial for either party.
No, we don't tell you because we know it's gonna haunt us later. Because y'all like
and it's just gonna piss us off.
And we're gonna be like, we're not gonna say this, but we're gonna be like, yo, bitch, shut the fuck up. But we're not gonna do that.
I mean, I feel like y'all try to do it to save face. It's just really because we're prying. But yeah, it's the same thing. It's like, I'll ask, and it's like there's no need to know every single detail, what restaurant, what time, what day, like in what city. It doesn't matter. So it's like, yeah, y'all don't answer these questions. And I'm like, I want to paint the picture in my head. I want to be there so I can slap both of y'all.
I got another question for y'all since we on this, actually. Do girls pick at their man? Let's just say, like, you haven't seen your man ever mad, right? Oh, I'll ask y'all a question. Have you ever seen your man like extremely mad? Just say yes or no, and then I'll continue this question.
I don't think so. I don't think Rainier's never been like, I mean, no.
Do girls pick at guys to try to get them to that boiling point to see how they're gonna act?
Yes.
No.
Why? Why? My ex used to do that shit.
My thing is, if you piss me off, then I'm gonna make you mad. That's my thing. No, but if I'm bored and I have nothing else to do, I'm not gonna sit there and pick at him.
But I'm not saying girls do it all the time or whatever. But like sometimes you should be like, I feel like fucking with this.
It's to get a reaction, because sometimes you guys will act nonchalant or like things like brush things.
Oh yeah. Oh
no, show me emotion. Show me that.
Because at the end of the day, you as a man, you gotta demand that, or not demand that, but always majority of the time have that manly presence. Because sometimes guys feel like, all right, if I show I'm a little bit weak, that's going to be a weak side. You know what I'm saying? We're always so trained to always be dominant with everything. You know what I'm saying? For most guys, I would say.
That was a great way to describe it. Yeah. It's like, if I say something and I'm pissed off and I'm like, this is a reaction I'm going to get. So I'm going to keep talking about it because I know talking about it going to piss you off even more.
Yeah.
And then at some point, I'm going to wait until you give me a reaction. Then I'm going to be pissed that you gave me the reaction I was not expecting.
It's a win-lose.
Exactly. That's just how it goes.
See, that ain't even funny. Y'all hear that toxicity laugh? Like,
it's not toxic. Y'all are toxic from the beginning for not giving us the initial reaction anyways. So
it's our fault for trying to keep it cordial, the conversation, the relationship cordial. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't have to nag at us. We can just be cooling in the car. You know what I'm saying?
Say if something bothers y'all and not act like everything's cool.
Yeah.
Because not everything.
If it pisses you off, just tell me.
Yeah.
No comment. All right. So next one. Let me see. All right. So I had a time where my ex, she met my friends for the first time. She wasn't fucking with them at all. She might have been fucking with one, but it got to the point where she was already weird, so don't go off of this, but she was like one of a kind type shit. But anyways, she didn't want to ever hang out with him again type shit. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even that bad of an interaction. Whatever the case may be, she didn't want to hang out with him again. So I just want to ask you guys, how big of it as a deal for you guys to like your partner's friends? Like, do you have to like them, or like, how do you guys feel about that? As far as how do you value your partner's friends?
Well, did she let you hang out with your friends?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just like wondering. I was like, Elsa, I'll let you start.
Yeah. I think once I see that my partner has like 2 or 3 good friends, like I would want to vibe well with those. You know what I'm saying? Like those, like his circle. Like if I don't vibe with them, then I feel like I don't have, like in the future, because these are his friends, these are people that he wants in his life. So I feel like at least there needs to be at least like that cordial, like I can chill with you on a Friday and watch a game type, or go out to eat or whatever. I forgot what we go out.
I know.
Yeah, COVID got us all fucked up. But keep going.
But I mean, I think his friends are important. It becomes an issue for me when friends are starting to be disrespectful towards me or the relationship, like that. Yeah. I don't fuck with that. Gotcha. But the friends are important, and I think the guy or the girl that's in the situation should tell their partner from the beginning, like, these are my friends and they mean this to me, and I can introduce them and you know, be open about that, because if you're acceptive of them not wanting to be with your friends and you bring it up later, they're gonna be like, well, why didn't you bring it up? So that's another guys themselves.
I agree, because it's like, if you meet this person like not through friends, but like, let's just say some other, you know, way, I think it is important, because I mean, aside from me, your friends are your, like, also your backbone along with family. Like, you're gonna need them when I'm not there and stuff like that. Sure. But I agree with Elsa on the behalf of, like, your friends also should respect me. They should respect, you know, when I'm around and all this other stuff. I mean, and they're friends that my boyfriend has that I don't like, but I'll still put on face because I know how much their friendship with this person is valuable. So I'll put on a front and be cordial with this person because I know that relationship means that much to him. Now I have a tipping point to where if it becomes too much, then I'm like, well, you can still be friends with them, but I'm not going to be there. Now, if it's too disrespectful, then I'm going to be like, I don't think this person is actually your friend at all. Gotcha. But it depends on situation and stuff.
I think it's very not funny, but it's very unique with the woman's perspective versus a guy's perspective. Hopefully I'm speaking well for guys on this situation. So I remember what my ex didn't like about hanging around my friends. When she hung out with them, none of them were asking her questions. It was almost like, I met you before, I ain't really interested in talking to you.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But my friends are like, I'm assuming, I don't know why they didn't, because I would have asked. I'm always up in my friends' girls' face, always fucking with them. That's just me, but everyone's not the same, so I can't be mad at them for that. But I think they didn't ask any questions because we were at dinner and they don't want to, I guess, cross any boundaries, I guess. We'll go with that. I don't know. She was a little weird, but anyways, I like that. I mean, it's unique, y'all's perspective, because it's about dialogue, or it's about yourself. It's about emotions. If she doesn't fuck with me, if he doesn't fuck with me, I don't really fuck with him, or they better respect our relationship. I think the guy's perspective is, it's just strictly fun and vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like, if my girls are fun, like, I fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? When we go out, good time. If we had dinner, have good conversation, got something going on, you know, with their life, you know what I'm saying? Have a somewhat of a career, or somewhat can inspire my girl in some sort of way. I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? But as far as how they treat me, I think I know how to get around people that don't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty rare that, from what I've witnessed as far as in my face, like normally people don't, if a person doesn't fuck with me, they ain't gonna show that. You know what I'm saying? It might be behind my back, but I could be like, hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying? I can make a little joke behind their back with my girl whole time. She don't even like, you know what I'm saying? I can't explain it, but I think I can make it into a cool situation. But I don't really look at it like that.
It's funny you mentioned that situation that your ex had of like going to dinner and like no one was asking. I've actually been in that exact same situation with Rainier's friends, whereas like he took me somewhere and I was meeting these friends for the first time.
Yeah.
And it was the same thing. No one really went out of their way to talk to me or say anything. And he's with his friends, you know, vibing, talking to his friends and stuff like that. And I'm just kind of sitting here not talking to anybody. And like that type of situation will piss me off.
Yeah.
And I mean, it did. I was extremely angry because I was like, I'm sitting there looking like Boo Boo the Fool. I don't know nobody. No one's trying to talk to me.
Talking about sports and girls.
Like, I want to know the joke, but then I'm not going to go out of my way and butt myself into the conversations and stuff. So it's like, I can get that too. But then at that point, I'm thinking like, okay, well, they really don't care about me being here or getting to know who I am, or, you know, why are we together and type of situation. So then I'm just all like, they're your friends, but I really don't ever care like to see them or hang out with them again. Like, I really don't want to be around that. If you want to hang out with them, you can hang out with them on your own, but I'm not going to be included, because I know my friends will go that extra mile to make sure that like, you know, everyone is talking to him, which is why it works out so great. Like, y'all always go out and like make sure you're talking to him and have a conversation with him. And I'm talking to the girls, like, it's great. But if his friends can't do that, then I'm like, to me, that's disrespectful. I'm like, over
it. With that being said, like, I don't think we'll get off of this topic. As we get older, sometimes you can't expect just because your friends do this, the other friends do that.
I know.
Because you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand
exactly. You should never have any expectations.
But guys ain't like that. For the mass majority of guys, they ain't worried about like entertaining your girl, making sure she feels well, like comfortable. They're all about me. You know what I'm saying? Majority of the time, they ain't really worried about that as far as like emotions and making sure your girl's straight. Because we're like, it's your girl, you take care of her. That's how that's how guys be thinking.
My thing is though, like when it's
I don't think like
females,
that, but that's how majority of guys be thinking.
Like if it's his female friends, that's when I think it's a problem. That was the thing. It was female friends, and I'm like, I know your bitch friends can talk to me. Like, I know they can say something to me.
Like, why aren't they?
Exactly. And see, that's what has set it off. Now, if it's guys, I don't care. I'll keep my mouth shut with dudes. But if it's the same sex, I'm like, okay, no. Like, they need to make me feel comfortable. It's already a different, you know, that entire situation of like having girls as friends, which I don't mind. But if your girls as friends aren't going out of their way to talk to me, I'm like, yeah.
Baby, no. I feel it. All right, so next question. One of our friends hit me up. He's like, yo, I want to know what the Talk to Me girls got to say about this. So, all right, so say you just met a guy, or not just met a guy, because I know y'all aren't scandalous like this. But say if you just went on your third date and you go into this guy's house, you know what I'm saying, or apartment or whatever you want to call it. You walk into the room. What are some things you guys are looking for? Like, this better be clean, or he better have this. Like, what are some turnoffs that, like, you know what I'm saying? Answer my question, please.
For me, it's all right. The bathroom. Because I know guys, like, whatever the clothes, it irks me, clothes on the floor and all that.
Yeah.
Personally. But if it's my first time going, I'll be like, all right, whatever. Like,
so we get it past the first time.
The bathroom. No, the first time
I feel like there shouldn't be a pass the first time, because I'm like, if this is the first time, you should be cleaning your shit up. It should be the second time.
And I'm coming over. Yeah. We got a possibility. We keep going out, so my fault.
Bathroom hygiene, because that's where you go. Clean yourself. It should be clean.
So that's where you're stopping. What about I'm sorry. Anything else?
I think I would agree. I think it's the bathroom, because it's like that's a telltale, like, if you actually how often you are cleaning, because if you ain't cleaning your bathroom for like a month. I'm assuming the other stuff, the surfaces, like your bedroom, and you ain't vacuuming and all that other. I think it's that or the bedroom.
Okay. Okay. Can we need to get a little bit more descriptive? Let's get into more detail. That's like saying, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what in the bathroom? Like, let's get into it.
If you have a ring around your toilet, I'm walking.
There we go. Okay. Little ring, little piss ring.
If I look into your sink, to wash
some
my hands, and there's toothpaste in the sink, bruh. And it's like a little white streak going down where you spit and it hasn't been rinsed out, or there's like white all over, like the faucet from spitting, and the mirror's dirty.
The what you call them rolls, the paper, the toilet paper.
Toilet paper roll.
What about it?
Don't have them all over the place.
Okay. So you've seen toilet paper everywhere? What you mean?
No, like the rolls when they're done. The cardboard part in the middle.
The inside.
Oh, the hard part. Got you. Yeah. Shit. Okay.
My thing is, if you open the curtains, that you can see that there's like soap scum.
Y'all be opening the curtains to check it out?
Yeah. I want to see what type of products you're using. Low key, I try to see, like, is he using a 4-in-1 wash or are you actually using a skincare regimen? I be opening medicine cabinets and everything. I'm trying to see what type of medication.
So you be going through the phone and shit, going through the purse.
No, I don't go through the phone, but I'll go through your medicine cabinet for sure.
Making sure this nigga ain't a druggie.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Elsa?
To see what he's taking.
Yeah, I feel like that's important. I feel like if I can see what type of skincare, like if your bathroom is dirty, I'm assuming you're using like a 4-in-1 and you don't have anything else inside that medicine cabinet other than Q-tips and maybe some deodorant. But if I'm also like going in there to see what other type of products, God knows if you got like, other things in there that's questionable, hemorrhoid cream or,
his name, like Joe. Did y'all watch You on Netflix?
Oh, yes.
He had a whole box of teeth.
Teeth?
Box of teeth.
Yeah, whose teeth was that? I forgot.
It was the person he killed.
Oh.
The first guy he killed.
Yeah. He pulled that girl's ex's teeth.
You was hard. That joint coming back.
I'm excited it's coming back. Yeah.
I'm glad y'all gave me game on that though, because like anytime, like if it's a possibility of somebody coming over, my spot be straight. Right now it's a little trash, but it's all good. Nobody coming over. But
I mean, my thing is the bathroom gotta smell good too, though. I'm like, if you put in an effort, I feel like bathroom is a good one, and then bedroom too. Like if I'm walking in and you can't do something simple as like make your bed, I'm thinking these are like very simple habits.
You hear me?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, if you invite me over, like, the bed, if the sheets, the pillows, low key, sometimes I'd be trying to like look inside the pillowcase to see if like the pillow has like drool stains, if it's yellow.
That's so deep.
But I feel you though, making sure your face ain't gonna be on the dirt. Okay.
Girl, I'm like a little neat freak about like stuff like that. It's like if your pillow's like lumpy or if it's old, then I'm like, well, you haven't changed these. And it's fine. I don't really expect a man to do stuff like that.
All right. Question on top of this. When you find out that the guy has failed some of your, turnoffs, do y'all tell him about it or y'all just keep it in mind?
Oh, no.
Oh, y'all don't say nothing?
No.
Bruh, I've had a girl tell me like, boy, your room messy. I was like, hey, yo, chill. I didn't know you was coming over.
See, I've even had the situations where it's like a pop-up, like, yo, boo, like I'm pulling through in like 15 minutes. It's when I take everything and I shove it into a closet under the bed, something, I don't know. Like I'm doing the quickest clean. I'm bleaching everything down. But the first thing I'm doing is the bathroom and the bedroom. Yeah, that's the first thing I'm doing.
Let me see, what else?
There's so many. I think clothes on the floor. That's one.
Y'all ain't even mentioning the kitchen. Y'all just saying guys don't cook.
Oh, I've seen some nasty ass kitchens, and that's just.
What's the worst thing y'all have experienced? We'll go there. Let's go there, and then we'll get into Audacity.
Pee in the toilet.
Pee already in the toilet. You think that's the worst?
It was already in the toilet. It was already in the toilet.
You might catch me slipping on that, maybe.
Pee was already in the toilet. And I just was all like, did you forget to flush? Like, I don't understand what's going through your mind.
Yeah.
That was a nasty one.
Again, the bathroom. The little hairs, I don't know where they came from.
Oh,
Yeah,
All
dress
over the
dudes be
place.
shaving and shit.
yes.
Beards.
I hate that.
But yeah.
I don't have that problem.
I think that it's simple stuff. I feel like it's just like basic, like every day. If you live on your own, like you should be able to keep up with like, keeping things clean. At least when you have guests over.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
my
get
thing
what
is
you're
at
saying.
least pretend. At least pretend.
Yeah,
Have those Clorox wipes ready.
that's funny. Fuck.
What are we going into? Are we going into our segment?
Are we? Or are we? All right, we're gonna pause that.
Cough out, sorry.
The nerve, the audacity.
All right, so we got a new segment. Third time appearing on the show. It is called The Audacity. I know you heard Drake. So all right, so it's a new segment that we came up with. Once again, I said it's called The Audacity. So basically, we tell a story about like a real life situation that someone has experienced, and basically we will be the lawyers or the co-defendants of if someone was right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? So what side of the fence will you be on? This person had the audacity to do what? So all right, you got it, Elsa. I think you had the story.
We have here, someone wrote in, I was standing next in line at a grocery store. Lady in front of me needed stamps. The customer requested stamps to the clerk, and the clerk gets on the work phone and calls her coworker, but speaks in another language. Immediately, the customer says, can you speak in English in front of me? Basically pointing out it's rude to speak another language in front of a customer. So what do we say, guys? Whose side are you on the customer?
The audacity of the Karen. I'm assuming it's a Karen.
That's hilarious. So you saying the audacity of the Karen saying
Customer.
Don't speak whatever language in front of
Yeah,
me.
who are you?
Like,
Girl,
you
you asked
speak
someone to
English.
do something for you and she doing it for you. I understand that's that person, the clerk's job, but still how she does it doesn't matter.
Or does it? Is it so it's not common courtesy to speak English in front of a customer that's speaking English to you in the first place?
It shouldn't matter. I mean, if the person's speaking in Korean, Japanese, Spanish, whatever, I'm like, if it's in front of it, it's not like they're talking about you. And even if they are, it don't matter. You don't know what they're saying. You ain't gonna see them again.
Yeah.
I agree. I like with people, there's this whole thing about, Spanish speaking. We've seen so many videos on viral of like people saying, speak English, it's America, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
But I'd say mind your business. If people want to speak in a language that they feel comfortable in, then let them.
But the customer asked for something and immediately the clerk started speaking another language.
But the customer is assuming that the clerk is talking about.
I think that's insecurity. When I see stuff like that, I automatically think that the person who cannot understand, like the person who's getting upset, is insecure and thinks that person's talking about him. Because why? Sure. You have no other reason to want to know what the person is saying unless you think in your paranoid that they're talking about you. That's it. That's it.
Sure. Yeah, I think she was insecure as well. But I was just trying to play devil's advocate. I think things like that, even if you thought it was rude, who am I to say if something's rude to another person? I'll let that person feel that way. But if I think something's rude, it's something so minuscule, I'm going to let it slide. Like you said, never going to see him again anyway. Who gives a fuck? Give me my stamps. Let me get the fuck out of here.
Exactly.
But
it's a mess.
I don't know.
Let people live and speak in whatever language. And if you are so pressed to know Spanish, then learn it.
I know, exactly. You know what? That's a great comeback. That's what they should have said. Like, if you want to know what I'm saying, how about you just learn it? Educate yourself. Learn the language.
That's how I know Elsa have heard of stories like this multiple times. She just assumed that it was Spanish. Funny thing was, it wasn't Spanish, but that's another story.
But it could go for any language.
I know, it can. It doesn't matter the the language, but I'm just saying I know you have experienced it a lot or seen it a lot for you to assume that it was Spanish.
Definitely. I mean, in New York, it wasn't like that because it's like everybody's bilingual.
Yeah.
Like even if you didn't grow up in a Spanish-speaking household, you learn certain words and you like talk whatever. But when I got here is when I started seeing it.
Really?
Yeah.
More in stores.
I believe it for sure.
I was gonna say I've actually never seen it happen in front of me, nor has it happened to me. I wish it had happened just so I could set someone straight.
Say something.
Yeah, just to say something. But I don't think like I'm not going around speaking Bengali or Spanish or something in front of other people because usually I'm just by myself and I'm conversing with my friends in English. So, but I don't remember that. I'm gonna do some shit out here in Philly. Talk to my mom on the phone, speaking Bengali or some shit, piss someone off. People up here are racist as hell.
Let me hear something. Okay, we're gonna end on this. We're gonna end on this.
Oh my.
Because I know people do this shit all the fucking time. And that would probably piss me off too. Literally what I just done. Say something. Right when you hear someone say or when you say I'm bilingual, people get so hyped, like, let me hear. Say da 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 da. Like, is that annoying or it's just whatever?
I mean, it's not for me, it's
almost
not
like
annoying.
Do a trick for me, boy, almost.
I didn't think of it like that, but that's another great perspective to put it. It was like, oh my God, like you're like a 2-3 trick pony, like you know all these languages type of thing. It's like people are going around when people are speaking English as like, oh, let me hear you hear this or something.
Yeah. And they're gonna forget about it in 2 minutes.
I mean, I think it's I don't know how to take it because I don't take it as you want to hear me speak it because you're intrigued by the language because you probably didn't even know what it was before I told you I could speak it. It's more of a can you really or
it's like prove it to me.
Yeah.
That's what I do it for. Like you ain't let me hear some shit.
Yeah.
I'll be pressing. What you think, Elsa? Little damp.
I haven't gotten that with I've never experienced that like somebody say speak it.
I get that all the time, girl.
Like with being from the Bronx.
Well, that's because you speak Spanish, though. I think.
Yeah.
That's probably not the same. I don't know. That's probably not the same thing.
Yeah.
No, I feel like there's dudes who like fetishize it though, and they're like,
we hear like crazy, like Bengali,
Bengali,
or like you hear some other stuff, like let's say German, French, or something like that. We'll be
you
know what I'm saying? Something that we don't ever hear or run into often.
Yeah.
We'll get hyped.
But I feel like
shit, I can say Papa Fritas.
But like they fetishize speaking in Spanish, and I feel like some dudes. So how you feel about that when some guys? Well, I know it don't happen now, but it just might. But if a dude's like, "Ooh, mommy," like dímelo, like say something in Spanish.
Yeah.
How you feel about that?
And they associate like you being Latino or Latina with the exoticness. If I say
exoticness.
Yeah. You can make it up.
It's annoying. I mean, anything with guys just stepping over boundaries is annoying to me, like the catcalling and all that, and just shut up. It's just like keep it away.
Yeah, I know that shit is. Yeah, low key. We'll talk about it on another podcast. I don't know how to ask the questions, but I want to get in the mind of a woman. As far as the things that obviously we've already talked about, like the daily struggles of you putting the keys.
All that
stuff, but like we'll talk about it off air, but I want to talk about like what are some things that girls go through that your average guy would not know about, you know what I'm saying? So we got to figure out some ways that I can
there's like a laundry list
questions to give people game, you know what I'm saying? That's one thing I want to do, you know what I'm saying? Give people insight of the other sex.
There's so many things, and I feel like y'all don't think about it twice. And Elsa, I don't know, maybe you can relate to this, but it's like when I have to walk the dog at night, and it's like I don't want to do it by myself. Rainier's not thinking twice though about it. He's like, oh well, she's just walking the dog going across the street. I still get scared. I live in the like essentially almost like a gated community type of place, but it don't matter. I still get scared. So like I feel like I shouldn't have to ask you to come with me to walk the dog, or it's like I want you to offer. Or it's like, an understanding of like, oh, why do I have to come with you? It's kind of like well, because I'm scared of walking the dog at night,
The car goes by or like you hear like a
I get paranoid so much.
I never, I always have my phone away. Like I just try to just be aware of
myself.
Some crazy guy could just get out of a car and
Easy.
Oh yeah. In this day and age,
and it makes it 2 times worse around this MAGA time.
yeah, I was gonna say, especially around here, and like you're in DC right now, man, it's fucking crazy out here in Philly too. It's just you never know, man.
On one hand, how many times I've gone out since last Wednesday? Right?
Since when?
Since last Wednesday, since the whole
Yeah.
I feel you dead ass serious. You ain't playing no games. That's funny.
Man, the inauguration's coming up too. I was gonna say by the time this comes out, it's gonna be right after the inauguration. So.
All right. The last thing. What do y'all think anything's gonna pop off on Wednesday? Or
I don't know. They always say there's
Saturday.
gonna be something, and I'm like,
Saturday.
Yeah. Oh, they did get. I think they're much more well prepared this time.
They could have been prepared last time. But
yeah.
But that's like.
sorry.
Well, they should be. This is the one thing that still kills me, and I read it all over Twitter and stuff like that. It's all like, oh my God, blah, 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 blah. Like, it's so easy to get into the buildings. I'm like, y'all didn't grow up around DC. Like, it is impossible. You can't go anywhere near these type of buildings, like, on a casual day. And, like, let alone the area is so touristy. There's people from all over the world seeing, like, at the National Mall. Security is always on, like, 1,000. For something like that to happen is insane and, like almost unfathomable.
I bet this is happening, y'all. Like, it's so serious. Like, people, if you take a wrong turn, and I don't know if this ever happened to y'all. If you take a wrong turn and it's literally that turn, you have no other choice to go towards a government building. You're like, oh shit, I'm about to get a ticket. I'm about to get shot. Something, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would never do that type of shit. I've done it multiple times where I accidentally took a turn. I'm like, ah, shit. I don't want to hit a U-turn to make it seem like I'm about to do something. What you want to say?
Yeah. Yeah, someone actually did that and did a U-turn. And didn't she get shot?
Back in 2014, they said.
Yep, a black woman got shot for doing a U-turn in DC. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Like, if you didn't grow up around the area, you're not from the area. Like the DMV, like you just don't understand how wild. And like, I worked on 14th and so I was like 2-3 blocks from the freaking White House, bro. When shit happened there's a couple scares. Oh man, it was terrifying because I was right next to McPherson Square.
You know what I just thought about? I know we keep going. Have we heard of anybody from Northern Virginia or DC get caught by the FBI?
I was just thinking about that.
All these motherfuckers are from different states. People around here know, but the people that don't live around here, they thought it was sweet, which it was.
There was a guy that got fired from his job. He
put
a badge on. Was he from Virginia? He was from.
He's from Virginia. Yeah, some people from where I'm from, Bumfuck Culpeper.
Well, I was gonna say that doesn't count.
We had 2 buses come out that joint.
I would say that doesn't count. If you're from like Northern Virginia or like, like Bethesda, Maryland, like that type of place, then But other than that, people just don't think nothing. This is not. This is out of the ordinary.
Got you.
Caught the guy. I'm glad they did. One, the guy that was in Pelosi's office, and the one that came in with the Confederate flag, which was
Did you hear what was it? One of the guys where he was an Olympic gold medalist. And they're saying that he should be stripped of his title because Usain Bolt, he actually lost his title because one of his teammates did something and he had to lose his gold medal. So they were like, this Olympic gold medalist should be losing his.
Yeah. I didn't even know about that. That's crazy.
I didn't know they were stripping him of his stuff.
Yeah. So they should strip him of his medal, but God knows if that's gonna happen. I don't know. It's gonna be a crazy week. We're gonna see when this comes out. Shit is already gonna be happening. I don't know what's gonna happen.
I forgot. I'm chilling this weekend. What am I talking about going out? You're right.
Yeah, I was gonna say, y'all be careful. Out in Northern Virginia, Alexandria, Arlington, all these places
and stuff, and just have all eyes everywhere.
Also over there in DC and shit. Dang.
Yep, I could literally see the Capitol like if I go out of this street and turn.
For real?
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Just surreal.
That's what it's like. City living, y'all.
Yeah. Don't say stress, stay blessed.
Right.
You like that ending?
That's a good one. I was gonna say that's how we should end it.
All right, y'all got anything else?
Nah, other than hopefully by the time this comes out, everyone's been safe. The inauguration has happened and get if you're eligible, that extra, what is it, $13 or $1,400 stimulus or some shit that's coming out or something like that.
It's a new one coming out?
Yeah. So Biden promised that people are actually going to be getting their $2,000. So there's going to be another stimulus for, what is it, $1,400. So if you're eligible, collect your coins, sis.
Damn, y'all look.
And make sure y'all follow, subscribe to Talk to Me.
Follow, subscribe, all that. Talk to Me podcast. The O in podcast is a 0. We're on Apple Music, YouTube, Spotify, Instagram, all that good shit. And
send us, more topics, stories, audacities.
For sure. We need some audacities. We need some stories.
Tell us about that time you almost laughed somebody.
You know what I'm saying?
Right? That's what we want to know. We want to know that audacity.
All right. And I appreciate all you guys for sticking in there and, going through this rough hour. It's like I'm just playing. All right. Well, thank you for watching.
Talk to me.